All right, I'm here with Point Loma's lone volleyball senior, Alyssa Pitkin. Alyssa, you've been here for 2 years. What brought you to Point Loma in the first place?
I think what brought me to Point Loma was definitely volleyball was a huge factor. Just the team, the coach, everything like that. But the other main factor was just getting a closer relationship to God, and just becoming closer in my faith and Christianity in general. And then I would say the other one would be just the business program here at Point Loma.
All right, tomorrow is not tomorrow, Saturday is your last regular season home game. What are your thoughts on that and your Point Loma career so far?
It's definitely kind of a bitter feeling just because it feels like I've had such a short time here at Point Loma. I would love to have 2 more years here and spend that and get to know the team a little bit more, get to play with them a little bit more. But I mean, it's been an amazing experience, and it'll be really sad to have my last home game here. But I mean, what can you do?
The team's been up and down this year, and lately you guys have hit a rough patch. What do you think are the reasons for this? I know the conference is super tough, and that's one of those. But what are some other things that are kind of going on?
I think that we just really struggled just becoming together as a team in the tough times. You know, we have our wins and we have our losses, but it's the times that we get tried in the hard games that our team really comes out and shows how they work and how they can work in those difficult times. And I think that we just kind of struggled with that. We're figuring it out, but we just struggled a little bit during the season.
And how's the team's focus headed into Biola on Saturday? It's a pretty important match as far as national berth implications. So.
Yeah. I honestly, we've had a team meeting together. We've been talking with the coaches. We've been talking just in general about what we need to change to make sure that we are mentally prepared for this game. And I think that we're very ready. I think that we've been working at it, and we have 1 more day to actually work, completely work as a team. But I think that we're ready. Mentally, we're completely ready.
And as far as you've been hurt all year, almost all year. Hurt your knee, right? Pretty amazing you're even playing. I think I heard only 20% of the population can play without a ACL. Is that what it is? And so how has that affected you, though? To be injured this year, your senior year.
It was definitely tough because I felt like when I left, I was at such a high point, and then coming back and having to rework with my vertical, rework with just everything with my knee, just the limitations I have and everything like that. It was pretty difficult for me mentally. I'm still kind of struggling with it, but I mean, with the help of my team and with the coaching staff, I've been really kind of getting a better mentality with it. And
were you too far past that point where you couldn't take a redshirt year, or is the redshirt year not an option because you're going to graduate anyhow? Or?
Yeah, it was actually us 2 dates past the redshirt, the medical redshirt. And we would have tried to fight it if it was like a meniscus tear or something, but because I was so functional on my ACL anyways, it was kind of just like I could play through it. Might as well.
And what's the next step with the knee once the season's over?
Most likely get surgery in the winter. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you guys make nationals, you're going to have to play every day, like 4 days in a row. How do you think your knee's going to stand up on that?
I think my knee will hurt, but that won't really matter to me. The thing I'm worrying about is my mentality with my knee, because physically I can do anything. I know I can do anything. It's just mentally just staying focused and keeping my mind off what's happening in my extremities.
And you're a business administration major, like you said before. What are your plans once school is over?
I would love to play in Europe. I'm definitely going to finish getting my finished and graduate here. But after that, I'm looking towards playing in Europe volleyball in the spring of 2012. So.
And after you graduate here, you're going to return home to Fresno, or are you going to stay in San Diego?
I'll probably end up staying in San Diego. I actually asked Rochelle if I could train with the team, play with them. So I'll get prepared here. I'll probably have be working, stuff like that, just to get something ready, and then try to get carried over to Europe.
All right. Well, first things first, Biola on Saturday, and then hopefully nationals after that. So good luck.
Thank you.